Hey there, this is Enchanfanty and welcome back to my channel. Today, as you can see, I'll be showing you my June 2018 monthly setup for my bullet journal. So as you can see from the few slides here as example, if you are interested in seeing my work process and how I created these spreads with these lovely seashell themes, then keep on watching. So first things first, I want to apologize in advance for my incompetence for creating videos sharing what I like to do and also my art process. I'm still fairly new to uploading videos and sharing them on YouTube, so please bear with me as I'm exploring how this whole process works. But I really do hope you enjoy and like what I created, and if you do, please show some love and support. But enough about rambling now. As you can see, I've already outlined my June's monthly cover page with the Copic sepia markers, and this month, like I mentioned earlier, decided to go with seashells as my theme because I thought it's a good transition for going into June, as it's, I think, the first month of summer. So afterwards I just outline the title and then use watercolor to do light washes over the seashells. So for the base color, I decided to go with 3 different shades for the different types of seashells, and then use some darker brown and pinky tones to darken the shadows and also the accents. So this process didn't take me too long, but also it was because I wasn't too careful with it, because I thought that these cover pages aren't meant to be perfect. They are meant to be just as an inspiration for me to use for the month, so I can keep inspired. But I did notice that I have been having some art blocks trying to figure out what theme I should pick for each month. I'm currently already trying to think of what I should do for July, so if you have any suggestions, please leave it in the comment section. I really want to see what other people's ideas are, and hopefully that can better my art as well. So after I finished and let it dry, I scanned and into my computer, and then now I'm just pasting it into the first page of my June part like usual. And then moving on to the tracker page. This is the exact same one as the one I've been doing for every month, and I explained it in my very first video, I believe. I think it was the January one, why I have to keep everything the same. It's just because that I really wanted to fit my whole 2018 into one journal. I didn't want them to be separated, and because of that I had to calculate meticulously how many pages I can allow for each month. So moving on, I decided to kind of go back to my March and June monthly setup for the monthly glance. Kind of realized that I didn't record the rest of the parts because I didn't realize it ran out of memory. But yeah, just did a quick slideshow right there. If you want to see more of what I've done, I will leave images or links of images later, but it's really similar to what I did for March and February. And then moving on to the current setup, this is the daily summary. So I use the same layout as I have for all my previous months, and like I explained, there's not going to be many changes for this, just mainly the background doodles. And then now I'm finished, and then moving on to the first weekly setup. So as you probably noticed from my older videos, that it's always the weekly setup that I always change it up, and that's because that's the only page that I allowed myself to be creative and try to curate to what I need for that week. So the first week I thought that I wouldn't be needing to do too many tasks, so I went for this really simple basic 8 spread grid, and then I just accented the days of the week with the brown colors, and then now I'm just adding in some quick seashell doodles with the Micron marker that I always use. I did realize that I'm actually not the best at drawing seashells. Like, they look kind of funky, but we'll do. I think I should practice more on drawing seashells because it's not something I've done too often for my drawing experience. I usually draw like human figures or architecture buildings, so yeah, a little bit out of my comfort zone, but it's a good try. And then moving on to the second week, this is really similar to one of the spreads I did for my May setup. So I basically just copied it and modified a little bit of the parts I didn't like, and then now adding in the quick little month at a glance, and then using the dark brown to accent the separation of each day. And then since I had some free space for both the left and the right bars, I decided to add some more quick little doodles to give this a more cohesive appearance. And then, like earlier, I used the same kind of pinky and brown toned Copic markers to do some parts of the coloring for the shells to give it a little bit more vibrance. And then now we are at the last week of the setup for this video. So I kind of went back to something I would prefer most of the time, to write down a lot of tasks, and then using the seashell shape to do the background lettering for, well, not lettering, background, I don't know, I think you know what I mean, but yeah. And then just added some quick little details for this week, and I realized that I actually messed up a little bit. I skipped the 23rd. And also one more thing I realized I messed up later was actually my monthly glance setup in the beginning. So now we are at the final flip through. I hope you enjoy this video, and hopefully my explanation is clear. I still not the best at explaining stuff. Still quite awkward, but I'm getting there. If you liked, please like and subscribe to my channel, and I hope to see you soon. Bye!